Hello, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio. And for lots of you, it's early in the morning, or maybe not early in the morning because it's probably 10, but for the rest of you, hello too. This is Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and it's kind of late in the day for me. And I've been playing with chain because I went to the hardware store and bought a few feet of it. And then I took this 10-cent tin from a yard sale, or wherever it was the consignment store, not consignment, but church store, and it reminded me what I want to do, which is play with this 14 by 14 inch canvas. I'll throw that down out of the way, and I should show you first, before I go on, that I have these little tiny cookie containers. You could use egg cartons, you could use whatever you want, and I've got some of my chains in them already. So basically my idea is to start by covering my canvas with the white paint. And maybe, because I like black and white, and I see that thing there. Go away thing. Anyway, I like black and white, so I'm going to try and do the outside edges first with my OXO omelet turning spatula, which is awesome for spreading paint. It's a cool day here in Florida, which is kind of different for me. I'm not used to it, so maybe the paint will stay moist longer and we'll have longer work time. I don't know if we'll need it or not, but in any case, chances are good we have it. And I'm seeing that there's quite a bit of paint on there, so I'm just going to let it spread as far as it wants to go and not worry about the black until I see that there's a spot to put it. And at that point, it really won't matter if they blend together. I've also thought about doing some stuff where I just use this OXO spatula to swipe an entire painting, just for the fun of it, because I'd like to see what happens. I have imaginings. I go to sleep thinking about this kind of stuff. So I'm going to take what's left of that and wipe it off on my on my wet rag. And put some black in the middle. Now I need some wet paint because I'm thinking that I definitely would like to be able to have that chain move. That was not enough paint. Freely. Chain move freely, yes. I don't know if I have enough colors. I figure in the end I'll just dump them out. Alright, let's do a little of that mixing up. Let's do black and white. Yeah, let's just have that playing fast and loose with paint. Again, go figure. That's me all over the place. Oh, somebody's decided to do late day repairs on their house. Okay. So that's going in the bucket. Throw your paint water into a bucket of sand or something. Don't throw it down your pipes. It could be devastating if you throw it down your pipes. You'll have a bill that you won't want from the plumber because the paint coats the pipes. Unbelievably so. So being that I have a favorite color and it's in this mix here, I'm going to bring this little dish of colors forward and just go ahead and let that chain drag right through there. I'm going to lay it down for a second, let the paint settle, and then give it a pull, and then pull it back through. I did take one of my edge catchers, which is just a sheet of plastic, and definitely played with everything I've got. I'm not going to worry about rinsing this off yet, because I'm going in the blue, and that might be nice. I think I am going to be taking it off the table here and putting it somewhere else so I don't spill it. This could be pretty cool. The white paint is working well through the black. I think that was a wise decision on my part. We shall see, we shall see. Alright, the best thing about going to the hardware store and buying a bunch of chain is that you have a bunch of chain and you don't necessarily need to keep rinsing it off, although I'm not doing that yet. Alright, I'm going to lay it down, let it rest. Move it where I want it. This is fun. I like this. I did not set my timer. Alright, so that'll be a drag if that happens to run out of time. I'm going to use up this green over here. I have a nice mint color shift green. And too much schmutz on my chain, but I'm going to take it anyway. Let it rest. And a dog suddenly wants to go in the house. I'm going to pick it up. The part that you can see selling is where I use the Prussian blue I like so much. That has some deco art pouring medium in, which seems to make it sell really nicely. I tend to think I could just leave this alone, you know? There's a minimalist buried deep inside my soul. I do mean deep too. Definitely. Alright, I've got some nice magenta. I did just attempt to wipe off my chain. I'm going to put that down. Let it rest while I pull it. I'm not minding that a little white gets dragged with it. That is very cool. This is so much fun. I think I have a fairly decent design sense, so I'm grateful for it when it comes to this stuff. And the wet paint is making me really happy. Boy, that's slick. I am going to take my wet rag, which is made from the inside of a sweatshirt, pair of sweatpants or sweatshirt. It's nice. I wring it out mostly. I'm liking this area down here. Somebody reminded me I have colors I don't use and I ought to go outside my comfort zone, so I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to let it rest just a little. Roll it over so I can get some more paint off it real quick. Not bad. I like the purple I see down here. I gotta figure out a better system for my rag. Alright, so I want to use that dark purple. I don't mind really, except for schmutzing up the paint that the chain is being dragged through. I don't mind having some of that white buried deep on the little inside of the ball bearings that are chain. I'm imagining, I can't think of a better word than ball bearings. That's what they remind me of. So that's cool, and I want more green. I want more of that minty green that I like over here. I don't mind that there was a little purple left in the beads. I'm not saying that that's a good idea. I'm just saying I'm willing to risk it. I have some really brilliant green and I haven't bothered to put it in there. The neons scare me a little, although I love the pink lately. Let's just, oh gosh, here goes nothing. Let's let it rest for a second and deposit some paint. That's kind of neat, you know? I suppose I could probably put a line of pink down, which I haven't. I'm going to use my shirt. I wear paint clothes, so it's fine. Now I'm going to put that pink down on the white, and the reason mostly that I'm doing that is because the white is the only thing, in my opinion, that keeps the pink or my neon folk art purple, which is my favorite right here, from disappearing. It has to have that white background to make it really be allowed to pop. Not sure how much further I want to go with this. This might be super quick. How would I know that since my timer still didn't start? Really? I got maybe 5 minutes left. I don't know. Let's give it 12. So I'm going to gently, ever so gently, not even very much of the chain. Just, oh yeah, do I want to do that? Oh, God. Decisions. Imagine where, oh yeah, no, that's good. Glad I did that. Let it rest in the wet paint. I like that part of that magenta little arm there. Although it doesn't have anything being pulled through it, so I think I'll do that. Just gently. a little more through the Prussian blue with the Deco Art pouring medium. And considering that some of this is kind of thick, that's nice because it's a sort of a catalyst for making other cool things happen, that the paint is thick. Because you pick up other colors as you go along. Okay, I'm afraid that if I go much further, I'm going to be very unhappy with myself. And I still didn't set my timer, so I'm going to have to play better safe than sorry soon. Right through the Prussian blue. I kind of wish I'd stopped a few minutes ago, but we're not done yet. And in theory, I could always go back and add some white. I don't really want to start over at that place. But I think it's a good experiment. There are a few metallics in here. Yeah, I'm still liking it. I've got some orange that's calling to me, but I'm a lot nervous about using it. I don't see any place that it would really be great. But I want some more of that pink that I just used. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That might make the orange better. I hope I can guesstimate times, because I really don't want this to run over. I liked all that, but I don't mind what I've got either. It's a lot more fussy than it needed to be. I'm going to grab some more of my favorite color, because I think it needs it down here. Drag it up. Try not to destroy anything that's too awesome on the way. Every time you drag the chain, you unearth new colors, which is really hard to resist, I gotta say. So if you like what I do, the experiments that I do, and you'd like to help keep the studio rolling, I've got bills to pay, and YouTube is how I pay them, and I appreciate everybody who's ever contributed to me very much. I am still in the midst of trying to decide what's going in my contest, and I expect to start it on November 1st. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah. That green is good. I want it to go that way though. Anyway, so back to the subject at hand. I don't know. I've got something missing here, I feel like. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. I keep using the same chain and it's not wiped off very well. Because I like the colors mixing. There may come a point in time I don't like that. And I could have stopped a while ago, but I'm liking what I've got, and I'm gonna use this black over here that I've got sitting here, because I can. I will be trying to do one with a simpler stopping sooner, I should say. We got puppies greeting their owners in the neighborhood, and our dogs are hearing them go crazy. So, alright, so there's Pinterest and Instagram links, along with 2 volumes of Facebook albums that show the wet and dry artworks from YouTube. There's Patreon and PayPal if you want to donate. Shop my Amazon link if that interests you at all. I'm going to have to try some orange just because it might be the zing I need. And that's just my bamboo skewer as opposed to chain. Throw a few of those in here and there. I think that's probably not a bad idea. I kind of like it. Just a little here and there. same with other stuff. Let's just do that. Yes, I'm happy. I don't want to run out of time. I love you guys. I love your comments. I hope you keep making them. Thank you for all my subscribers. It's not always easy to work and talk at the same time, I gotta say, but it's kind of cool. I like combining methods because that way I'm pretty sure I have a much better chance of getting what I really want. I want to use the torch. I hope I have time. The torch releases bubbles and helps create patterns. I don't think I need much else, but I do like this green over here. I would like a little bit more of it. And making the lines follow through doesn't bother me a bit. I didn't really finish using that orange, and if I had a different kind of container to dip my skewer into, makes me want red though. Why do I want red? Because I like fuchsia plants and I like red together. We've already admitted we've gone past the line of demarcation where it would have been a nice, simpler composition. So it is what it is, and it's still cool. And I often give myself an opportunity to fall in love the next day. I'm just going to pull those out. And I'm going to say, I don't know what time it is and my camera shuts off after 20 minutes, so I'm getting nervous that you'll be gone. And I want to say thank you all again. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, even though I won't really see you. I think you might be there. I'm going to see what you can see. Actually, I'm going to turn it around. Say, I really just want some orange. But if I don't see you in a moment, I'm gonna go for the orange. The paint is setting up in my little container, so I'm not sure that that was my best idea ever. And that's amazing that that didn't turn completely brown. I don't know if it was an improvement or not. I want to just keep working. I don't know what that is. It doesn't belong there. So, you're still here, and I'm still here, and I'm going to say, this is cool for right now. This is a good first one of these, whatever this is, and I'm looking forward to doing another. This is Priscilla Batzell, Expressionist Art Studio, in the backyard in Spring Hill, Florida. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Priscilla out.